Hi, I'm Fred McMurray, and this is Pillars of Franchising.
Pillars, pillars, pillars of franchising. Pillars, pillars, pillars of franchising.
So, we got a great show for you today. It's Thanksgiving. Yes, I'm live. Our guest, Uriah Bloom, is not, but I want to give a couple of shout outs to my co host Ray Pillar and Rebecca Monet. They're at home with family today. I've been with mine. We're having a good time, and it's time to jump into the show. Yes, folks, it's Thanksgiving. This is Pillars of Franchising. I'm Fred McMurray. I'm with my co-host Ray Pillar and Rebecca Monet. We got a very special guest we've been trying to get on for a while, but we'll do this in a second. Want to wish all of our listeners and watchers a happy Gobble Day.
Happy birthday.
Message me with what that is in the background because I got no clue, but it just kind of struck my fancy as a turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, Ray. Happy Thanksgiving, Rebecca.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. My favorite time of year.
And what plans do we have today?
Obviously food, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that always top of the list, and family and friends, and it's time to catch up with people this time of year. And I think most importantly for me, this time of year is about reflecting. It's about looking back at the last year, at all the blessings, and also then look forward to what I might anticipate into the future. So to me, it's a very, very special day.
It is. It is. And there's always something to be thankful for, no matter what downsides you had in the past year. And I certainly have a lot to be thankful for myself.
Well, if I remember about this time last year, tomorrow tomorrow would be the day that I ended up finishing off moving from a storage locker in Santa Maria to a storage locker in Slow, and having to have movers. And we had to flip lockers because of flooding. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to let these guys do most of the moving because I was just feeling tired. And anybody that's listened or watched the show since that day knows the day after that I ended up having the heart attack. So the fact that I'm here to spend a Thanksgiving
You have a lot to be thankful for.
Yes, you do.
and a new grandkid. So enough of Thanksgiving, other than happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Who'd like to introduce our guest today?
I would be happy to, actually.
Go
So-
for it, Rebecca.
I'm actually looking forward to this interview with Uriah Bloom of Vitality Bowls Enterprise. I got to speak with your sister-in-law, Tara, a few weeks ago, and I am fascinated with your concept. So Uriah Bloom is the Vice President of Operations at Vitality Bowl. And as far as what I know about operations, everything that's not sales and marketing comes under your header. So you have a lot on your plate, and we're really looking forward to having you today. So welcome.
Thanks. I'm excited to be here. Glad you guys are happy to have me. And it's
So first question we ask everybody is, where are you? And today, what are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
perfect. Well, right now I'm in my home, in my home office in Walnut Creek, California, just East Bay of San Francisco. We always get together at Tara's house, actually, my actual sister, not sister-in-law, for a big giant family feast and fun. And we look forward to it every year.
So what are you going to have for dinner?
Well, that's a loaded question.
Yeah, we go into the bowls real quick.
Yeah, right.
The typical, we like to keep things a little healthier on our end. So I'm famous for my cauliflower mashed potatoes, roasted butternut squash and sweet potatoes, a lot of big salads and greens and vegetables. But we do get pretty serious with our turkey cook-off. Tara usually does her traditional turkey in the oven, while me and her husband, Roy Galad, our CEO, get a little creative with trying to smoke a turkey, barbecue a turkey, deep fry a turkey, do something fun and unique each year. See who makes the best turkey. We usually win.
I'm sorry, deep frying a turkey always sounds like horribly
Yummy.
high.
Yeah, it's definitely yummy, but I think a lot of people have had some accidents regarding deep frying turkeys. They forget to thaw it out. And
Yeah, you don't put it in there wet. We've settled on just smoking the turkey the past few years, which usually comes out the best.
Okay, that sounds better. Just I saw somebody doing deep frying on one of the shows. I'm like, that'll clog up the remaining artery there. My goal is to not have them cut me open. So, Ray, you got the next question since Rebecca got to open the show.
all righty. So, I'm thinking, I just got a smoker. So I'm thinking about smoking my turkey and I mean, not literally, but figuratively anyway. But never mind.
You smoke a cigar after the turkey.
What was that? Say it again, please.
Smoke a cigar after the turkey.
Okay. So
That's how Ray gets to smoke.
I think at this point, I'm going to, I was getting off subject there. Anyway, Uriah, tell us more about Vitality Bowls and, how the concept got started.
Yeah, I would love to. So Vitality Bowls, we're a superfood cafe. My sister Tara and her husband Roy started it a little over 8 years ago. Out here where we live in the East Bay of San Francisco, there just wasn't a lot of good, healthy eating options. My niece, Ella, Tara's daughter, had some severe food allergies, and they were really restricted in finding safe places that they can go out to eat that can accommodate her and her allergies without getting her sick. So they set out on a quest to open their own healthy eating establishment that would be food allergy friendly to help situations feel comfortable coming and having a good place to eat where their allergy requirements can be met and sick. So that was the quest they set out on 8 years ago, opening up the first location, a small little 500 square foot hole in the wall, doing acai bowls, fresh juices, and smoothies. The community really embraced the concept overnight. They quickly opened up store number 2, which is when they brought me in to help. I have a sales and marketing background, but more importantly, a culinary background, kind of a culinary kitchen, if you will, to help develop the menu and some of the recipes. So we, quickly kind of got into the idea of franchising about 2 years into it in 2015. And here we are now, trying to spread healthy eating, trying to spread a safe environment across the country to other communities for people.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
It's been a journey.
To me, it's when I was in the hospital, they yelled at me about my diet and told me what not to eat, and then sent me home. And so I got home, and I'm like, okay, I know what not to eat. Bye-bye bacon, bye-bye ham, bye-bye pork chop. Bye-bye any processed food. But they didn't tell me what to eat. And that really stumped me. And I was actually in Chicago for Christmas, and so traveling, you don't find a lot of. The best thing I could do was go in the grocery store and literally buy food and carry it. Chicago in December, not a big deal. The car is colder than your refrigerator.
That's for sure.
So I guess my question is, are you going to go into airports? Have you gone into airports? Where have you spread to so far?
So right now we're in about 20 different states. So we have a pretty strong national presence. We are not yet into airports. certainly something we're looking into. We have a couple key organizations we're speaking with, looking at some potential opportunities, and then of course the right franchisees within our group to be able to open something up in an airport or public transportation terminal. We're trying to look at getting into some college universities and some other similar infrastructure places like an airport.
Take it away, Rebecca.
Well, I like the idea of the college and universities. It seems like these last couple of generations, looks like you actually fit into this younger generation, is much more health conscious than my generation, the baby boomer generation. We were the Wonder Bread kids, and no real clear idea of what was good for us. So it sounds like the colleges and university would be a wonderful market. But I guess my question is more around who is your demographic? If you took a look at who walks through those Vitality Bowl locations, is it a younger crowd? Is it families? Is it what's the story?
Yeah, great question. And everyone's probably going to say, "Oh, everyone's our
Everyone, yes, of course."
Don't do that. Then no one is.
Well, when we started, I'll say this: we were kind of targeting the more health conscious, affluent individuals, probably people of Generation X, probably the 30 to 40-year-olds. We were so blown away when we opened by the amount of high schoolers that were coming in. Our food's delicious, right? Health aside, people like to eat it. It's good. It looks beautiful. I mean, Instagram was huge for us with these younger kids in high school taking pictures of our acai bowls and our food. And to your point, I think there's definitely a shift in the dynamic where the new generation, they're being educated more about health, fitness, and wellness. And they know what they should and shouldn't eat and what's good and not good for them. So we've really kind of, I feel like, got a lot of recognition through the high schoolers. And we actually got to who we thought our core demographic would be, their parents, through the kids. We had parents coming in, I had a $500 credit card bill for my kid that was eating it. I had to come see what this was all about. We sure them at least healthy. And we do a lot with the schools in the community. We do a ton with elementary schools, preschools, high schools. So I just brought 60 smoothies to a 5th grade class for winning the most participation in walk and bike to school day. And the kids were so excited. Half of them knew about Vitality Bowls. They loved the smoothies. We gave them all a voucher and a little certification for a free smoothie. They bring that home to their parents and get the parents excited to come and eat healthy and come to Vitality Bowls. So yeah, we've seen old, young, men, women. I mean, everyone likes to eat things that are delicious.
Of course.
And I mean, added benefit, it's good for you, it's healthy. So it's just a win-win all around for everyone.
Now, the cool part about this particular demographics, the Generation Xers and the Millennials and the Zs, is like you said, they are more health conscious. But when you think about the size of that market, I mean, our millennials are 25% of the marketplace right now. 25% of the marketplace. So if I was a prospective franchisee, to know that this is particularly attractive to these last 3 generations shows me some longevity, because these folks are still young and there's many years that this business will continue to thrive and draw in these health conscious foodies, so to speak, that really do enjoy things that are beautiful, delicious, as well as good for you. So,
yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, we saw kind of the froyo craze come and go. You could get pizza anywhere, but we truly feel like we're the future of food and eating, and are well positioned to hopefully be around for a long time, because our food's sustainable, it's healthy, it's all natural, it's delicious. People love it, and hopefully we'll continue to love it as we grow.
So before Ray asks a question, I want to know, why didn't you bring smoothies today?
Well, if I could send y'all a virtual smoothie, I would have loved it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fine. Go ahead.
That'll come along with smell-o-vision. But one of the things that is crossing my mind in listening to the conversation, you're obviously successful. If you're in 20 different states, that means you have how many franchises now?
Our 76th location just opened on Saturday, and that was in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Fantastic. That's, obviously you're successful. And yet I see a lot of restaurants that try to offer more healthy options, and they offer them, and then they seem to go away because people are not partaking in the more healthier options. Why would you think that you're so successful in this, and yet some of these fast food restaurants are not successful in offering more healthier options?
Well, I think there's a difference in pretending you're offering something healthy and actually offering something healthy.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And making it good. I think we kind of fill a number of niches too with treat, dessert, breakfast, meal, lunch. And we have a pretty well-rounded menu too. We have salads, we have panini sandwiches, we do soups, superfood waffles, the acai bowls is obviously the main appeal, juices, smoothies. So it's something for everyone, and you can eat something different from our stores every day and, continue to come back and enjoy it. It's not just one thing you kind of get sick of and don't want to eat anymore.
Right. And that's what I think is probably the downfall of some of these other places is they don't really offer something that's tasteful as compared to a McDonald's French fry.
Yeah.
But, and what is your marketing like? What kind of marketing do you do?
A lot.
I just took his question. Now he's crying.
We do a lot through social. Instagram and Facebook have been huge with us, especially getting to kind of the younger generation. We have an incredible PR team. We have a good story to tell. I think media likes to pick it up and do news and articles with us, which has been, astronomical. And we spread a pretty good message. We have a pretty robust loyalty program through our app that allows us to kind of engage with our customers, communicate with them as well, really get a strong, national communication plan going out to everyone.
Okay, and at this point, we'll take a break here. I want to thank the Link Local Network for broadcasting. Wow, folks, that was pretty good. Want to thank the Link Local Network for broadcasting our show. We want to say that you can dial in at 323-580-5755. That's 323-580-5755. You can also chat live at pillarsoffranchising.com or the Link Local Network. Thanks for our community voices who continue to talk about work-life balance. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey, franchise owners. How's your local marketing? Do you feel like you could use some help keeping up with your social media posts and comments and reviews? Do you wonder if you could be doing more to attract local customers? Are you able to identify new move-ins to your local area? At Westvyne, we help franchisees like you reach more local customers through digital marketing. With daily monitoring, creative content, and ad placement, and customer data intelligence, we'll get your business in front of the people who want your products or services. We also work with franchisors who need an agency to handle the digital marketing for for all of their locations. If you're ready to reach more local customers, give us a call at 805-265-5440 or visit us at westvyne.com. That's 805-265-5440 or westvyne.com. Hey, franchise owners.
And we're back, folks. Thanks, Michelle, for the great words. And Rebecca, you got the next question. Since Ray took my last question and asked about marketing, but we won't go into I could normally use that as a springboard to go even geekier in marketing, but I won't touch over you to ask the next question.
Actually, I have questions about the family dynamics. You are a management team made of brother and sister, sister-in-law, husband. We have this wonderful family dynamic within Vitality Bowls. And of course, there are pros and cons to that. But the pros to me are you know each other's strengths and weaknesses. There's no kind of boo-boos that can happen trying to figure that out if you hire someone. Can you share with us what you see as some of the benefits to being a family-run business, specifically as it relates to prospective franchisees that might be considering Vitality Bowls?
Sure. And, people always say it's tough getting involved in the business with your family, and I think it just depends on the family, the dynamic, the relationship. I've certainly been blessed with Tara, my older sister. Yes, I'm the baby.
You're the baby.
We're very alike. We're on the same page. We communicate exceptionally great. Her husband Roy, my brother-in-law, I feel where the three of us have helped support each other's strengths and weaknesses. We have a pretty good, well-rounded team being made up together. I think one of the big benefits of being with families is you're not as hesitant or as afraid to maybe call someone out on something or confirm or voice your opinion, where you might be a little scared to stand up to your CEO or boss if they're not your family. It works well. Even going further into the family, our director of PR and marketing, Taya, who set this up, if you didn't realize by the last name, is my wife. So she's also been a part of the business. And it's been a blessing.
I can imagine. It's interesting. I'm a behavioral scientist, Uriah, and one of the things I've been looking at is how we as a society are finding it more difficult to handle honest conversations, right? Radical conversations, the ability to deal with conflict or disagreement. And so I love that you pointed out by knowing each other and loving and respecting one another, it gives you permission to confront. It gives you permission to address. It gives you some level of authority almost to address some things and get things back on course. Because personally, I've seen where when one doesn't have those authentic, radical kinds of conversations, business can go a direction that you don't want it to go by being able to address it right up front. So I applaud you and your family dynamics.
Thank you.
Advanced hand-to-hand combat courses.
I have to agree with you, and it takes special people to whether you're hiring your best friend or you're hiring your son, in my case, my son and my daughter-in-law are in my business, which I mean, we put a low there. So
we get in there. I know you would.
And you each individual has to tread somewhat delicately, at the same time, like I say, being able to know when you can confront and when you can't. But it takes special people because it's too easy to. One of the things about family dynamics, as Rebecca, I'm sure knows it usually goes to extremes as far as whether you're going to be constantly arguing with your family, or you're going to be have a tight relationship. So. Obviously, that statement is not asking you a question. So I want to ask you basically, in looking at the requirements for your franchise, it seemed like the fee was on the low side, and you want to get into what is it going to take for an individual to get into your franchise?
We don't price ourselves out. Our goal is to help other entrepreneurial like-minded people like us open their own business and do something for them and the next generation and their kids. So, we came up with something that's pretty low impact overall. So we do have a typical franchisee fee on the lower end, about $39,000. Obviously, the units, the discount rate goes down from there. And to get into a location, I'm sure you guys are familiar with restaurants and franchises. Really depends on the location you find. If it's more of a remodel and conversion, pretty inexpensive, or if you're really doing a full-blown build-out from a new development or cold shell. So, it ranges anywhere from $100,000 up to $300,000, $400,000 all in to basically get your doors open.
Okay.
So I just want to recap that because I think my speakers cut out. You said the basic franchise fee is about $30K. Did I hear correctly? $39. Okay. Next month in I think it's LA is the West Coast Franchise Expo. Will you folks be there?
We're not going to be able to attend that one, unfortunately. No.
Oh well.
You just look for free food, you know that.
Oh man, I really am off. I was seeing Instagram pictures, but whoa. Wow. I'm out of it. All right. So no on West Coast, $39K. Rebecca, you got the next question.
Are you guys growing primarily through a single unit operator, or will you be allowing multi-unit operators, and do you have a preference? Tell me more about that.
Yeah. Great question. It's a little bit of a mix. We really started growing slow and steady. We didn't want to get too big and spread too thin. So we really do like owner-operators. So we were again trying to find people, like us that wanted to open their own vitalities in their community and have their own business. We have a lot of people that purchase, about 3 units on average and 3 to 5. We haven't taken investors. We haven't really found these big area developers that want to develop, 10, 20 stores. I don't know how sustainable that is. We really want to work closely with owner-operators that are hands-on on their business. At 3 and 5 stores, you have good management teams in place that are running the stores on location. But you're there, you're representing our brand and our philosophy and what we're doing. And to us, that was important. We wanted the operators, to open their own stores that they love and they're passionate about. They have that drive and passion that we do to represent Vitality Bowls, the brand, their community, and be a successful business in that way. Without, who knows what happens when you have these teams come in and they open 20 stores at once. To me, it's really hard to maintain our brand integrity by doing that. So we've been pretty happy with how we've kind of structured our growth so far.
I think that's very wise operationally, as well as protecting the brand equity. That these are operators that are in the community, love being in their community, and serving their community. Which brings up another kind of topic, Uriah, and that is, as an owner-operator, the employees that I hire to help me run my location. Talk about that. Are they younger people, college students? Are there any issues around retaining this kind of employee, and how is Vitality Bowls addressing that?
Yeah, well, we're in the quick service food industry, and I think hiring is probably one of the major challenges our stores certainly deal with. I think in an industry that faces almost a 200%.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
I just read was pretty shocking. So, we do hire a lot of young professionals, high schoolers. We're giving them job opportunities, mentoring them, teaching them work ethics, giving them good work experience and skills that they can take and go off to college with. We have a lot of part-time college students, and some of our daytime help and managers, older working professionals, passionate about what we're doing, want to be a part of our company. Our stores, obviously, we have some good growth opportunities to move up and become operations manager and franchise support. But even at the franchisee level, they hire people within their communities. And I would say mainly, high schoolers and college students is a really good fit for us.
What a wonderful opportunity for them, especially if you're also coaching, mentoring them, and business skills, customer service skills, something that they'll use wherever they go in the future. So they're not, it sounds like they're not just an employee to you or to Vitality Bowls and the local franchisees, but there is a true interest in that employee and helping them in their personal and professional development.
Yeah, I mean that's the approach I take. From a leadership perspective, I really love mentoring my employees, showing them anything they want to learn, and that engages them, makes them happy and want to work for us. The tough job. It's not easy. People love our brand, they love what we do, and provide them with a happy, healthy work-life balance and a good environment. We have employees that have been with us for years and years. And we just had one of our now operations managers. She was one of our original employees in her first store 8 years ago.
Wow.
And with us 8 years, and she actually just did her 50th store grand opening in Grand Rapids.
Wow.
Pretty big thing for her.
In today's world, that's a big deal. What's the average number of years folks are staying? 3 to 5 years in a job. So to be 8 years and that committed says a lot about your culture.
It does.
Okay, so we'll go with the culture question. Wait on that one. Culture is big in companies. Culture becomes bigger and bigger. That's one of the questions we always ask is for franchisor, what's your culture like? Obviously you're family oriented. So what we'll do with the culture questions, turn slightly on its side. If you were going to hire a chief culture officer.
I like that.
Yeah. Everyone does. What would your chief culture officer spend their time doing that first year? Most what would they spend their time doing?
Good question. And I would actually say if we had to put a label on it, we might already have a chief culture officer. Our director of operations, she was actually going back to family. One of Tara's best friends in high school.
Oh wow!
Many years later, came and joined the business, and she's taught us a lot about culture. She actually gives a presentation on culture and connecting people and importance about it. So she's obviously huge in establishing rapport relationship with your employees, knowing about them on a personal level. A good work-life balance, obviously. She likes telling the story. Authenticity is big. The cultural dynamic in businesses. So I think if you convey that, not just our employees and our team and corporate stores, but across the franchise system, the culture of Vitality Bowls, health and wellness, passion, drive, fun. It's challenging teaching teaching their franchise owners how to create their own culture and convey the same passion that they have, why they wanted to vitality goals to them and their team. It's challenging. It's very important. So I mean, I guess the long answer to your question is our chief culture officers here probably be just instilling those values in that sense into our franchisees, their employees. Traveling around, meeting in person. She's just so bubbly and conveys that energy that people love. And teaching maybe little courses to the franchisees and their employees.
Awesome. Ray?
Well, one of the things that we're talking about culture and so what basically are you looking for from a potential buyer of your system?
Sure. Good question. So we really look for passion and personality. I mean, you have to have the passion for what we're doing. Everyone knows you have this goal. You don't believe in what you're doing. You have to have the personality as a business owner, especially connecting to communities, doing that local marketing, talking to other people. You know, if you're say shy, timid individual, it's going to be challenging for you to get out there in the community and promote and represent your business. You can hire someone to do it. It's also going to be challenging hiring the right people, being able to create that culture for successful business. So. Everything else we can teach you. We kind of have a business in a box method. We're very big on some training. We can do how to run a vitality. But if you don't have a passion and personality behind it, that's where we've seen some issues and identified where some more issues come out from.
Passion is a strong motivator.
It's a hard one to measure. And it's an easy one to fake initially. But it plays out, no doubt. You can see it financially and operationally. This is obviously one of my favorites. I'm in the profiling business, so it's such an important component. It's clear that you thought out the business model all the way down to the fine pieces and the culture, and you've looked at the right markets to go into that franchisee, especially if they have to be plugged into their community, is so vital. But the food business is an interesting one to me because help me with this, maybe my perception's incorrect. The margins around food are more difficult than in other businesses. So you really do need someone that's operationally and financially capable to run that business and pay attention to those margins. So they need to be numbers to some extent, correct?
They do. It helps certainly. But again, these are things that we can teach you. What to look for and how to follow process and procedures to make sure you're keeping your costs in line. You're keeping your labor costs in line. And that's what's great about having the support of the franchise system. We have managers that are looking at this information to help walk you through it and help identify why are you struggling with high food costs. Why are yours 6 points higher than a few miles down the street from you? Let's come in and figure this out, fix it and get to the bottom. So even if you're not a numbers person or you're not super analytical, we have processes in place to help follow those processes that have proven to be successful. You should be in a good place. And we have the support infrastructure out there and really dive deep into figuring things out and helping you if it's necessary.
So important. I love it.
And that is one of the reasons people should buy a franchise. Because you can't, no matter how brilliant you are, you more than likely don't have all the you need to run a business. It could be as simple as picking out the wrong foods at the wrong price, and that's an area where the franchise can step in and help you.
And obviously the buying power numbers. You get extremely good rates. I'd like to say with our national distribution channels, since we have the volume. An individual opening their own store, never going to be able to get the same pricing.
That's right.
That's why people like the support of a franchise. It's kind of a loaded question when I ask people when interviewing why they want Vitality Bowls. I mean, besides why Vitality specifically, the franchise support mechanism. It's there. It's been proven. I like to say we've made and learned from all the mistakes. So you don't have to. You can go about the route path.
That's right.
Exactly.
And on that note, take our last break of the show to recognize a couple of sponsors. And take it away.
Ever wonder how successful business people get educated about franchise business options? The Franchise Consulting Company is a group of over 100 franchise professionals with more than 2,000 years of franchise experience. We help our clients select and investigate franchise companies. And like a realtor, our services are free of charge to you. Our fees are paid by the seller. Reach out to us to learn more and get a free copy of the Franchise MBA, the #1 bestseller and highest reviewed book on Amazon in the franchise category. Our website is thefranchiseconsultingcompany.com, or feel free to call us on 800-321-6072.
And as we always like to say, you can fill out the form on the Pillars of Franchising. I think you can also do it on the Link Local Network format on their site. But if you fill out the form, mark the book you want, we can get you the Franchise MBA, or we still have Holly A. Ford's books available. Now, a couple of shout outs to my friend Clive, who's getting over back surgery. Shout outs to Greg Markells, the co-host of the soon-to-be broadcast How to Buy a Business Without Selling Your Soul, and a couple other folks. So now a word from Abel.
Are you thinking about opening a business? Whether you're in transition from a corporate job, looking to generate investment income, add to your existing business, or just too young to retire, come to the Great American Franchise Expo and explore your options. Meet face-to-face with dozens of franchise executives representing dozens of quality brands. A wide range of price points and ownership models are available. Attend our free seminars on accounting, real estate, and marketing. Franchise law experts will be there to answer your questions, and banks are on hand to discuss loans and financing. The first 100 attendees will receive free VR goggles. For free tickets, visit www.franexpousa.com. The Great American Franchise Expo, coming to a city near you in 2019. Check our website for schedules.
As Abel noted, you can go to franexpousa.com or call 800-304-4271. The next two Great American Franchise Expos are in Dallas and Houston in February of 2020. Dallas is February 15th through the 16th at the Irving Convention Center, and the Houston event is at the Stafford Center on February 22nd and 23rd, and you can always go to franexpousa.com. And now, less of Live Fred and more of our guest Uriah Blum, Ray Pillar, Rebecca Monet, and yours truly. We're back. I want to remind you that if you want a copy of the Franchise MBA, you can either call the number that Nick gave you. Nick's going to be on the show again very soon, or you can fill out the form on franchising.com, and we'll get you the same book. Signed. May actually be signed on the show. So, we'll ask question about the greatest cure known to mankind, insomnia, otherwise known as the franchise disclosure document. what three items do you recommend somebody contemplating buying a franchise should read first? I know they're supposed to read everything. Every lawyer and every consultant and every franchisor on show always says, "Yeah, read the whole thing." And I still have clients that I do marketing for. Read them. So my question: what items you would recommend them read?
Three items in our FDD, or three items in general?
In general. Although if you want to tailor it to your FDD, I'm fine with that too.
We don't want to go there.
In general. Oh man, that's obvious. Yeah, I love this show.
Well, it sounds like you were just promoting the Franchise MBA is a fantastic book. There's some very interesting insights for anyone that is thinking about going into a franchise. Some other reading material. I just finished a great book by Steve Farber, a great person, expert in thought leadership and extreme leadership. He did his book called Leap, going back to kind of culture and leadership versus management. It's going to be helpful because running a franchise is running a business. Your people are your most valuable asset. They're the ones making you successful or not. So really understanding good leadership is going to be important. And then the third thing, something for fun. I love the Oz principle. Was another good book that I just read that really has some good insights into just operating a successful business, kind of some of the do's and don'ts and downfalls, if you will. So just in preparation for running a business or getting a franchise, those are three great books in my opinion.
Okay. Who's got the next question, Ray or Rebecca?
I can ask the next question. So we know the food is going to bring people into your establishment. What's the ambience like? What does your typical location look like, and what attracts customers to it?
I wish I could throw the background up and a couple shots and
Sorry.
They're beautiful. I mean, some again are small, from 600 square feet up to almost 2,000 square feet. So we have a lot of stained concrete floors, wood wall panels. Our corporate colors are kind of purple and orange. So there's some lemon colors in there.
Oh wow!
That's interesting.
Technology, so big digital menu monitors. We have fun, lively, music, fun rock and roll, reggae music playing. Usually a TV up in the lobby. Lobby's packed with people working on their computers or just engaged discussion. A lot of our stores have really cozy, warm fireplaces. People like you out in Illinois where it's a little cold. You want a nice, warm, comfortable atmosphere to go in there.
Cafe,
all this kind of people. We try to get a very bright, fun, clean atmosphere and environment in our stores. And each store is a little different. We want it to match the market and back to the personality of the franchisee, the person that's opening it. So design guidelines, obviously, you walk on Vitality Bowls across the country, you can tell it's a Vitality Bowls, but each one's unique and different. They're not cookie cutter, they're not the same. Each store has its own personality reflective of the market and the owner, which is really fun in my opinion.
Very cool. Well, I obviously want to know about the food. I want to know about the food. I get that it's beautiful. I get that it's delicious, and I also get that it's healthy. So can you give us an example of what your menu is? And it sounds like there's a lot of variety and how all that works.
Yeah. Thanks for asking that, and I realize for listeners out there might not really fully understand what Vitality Bowls is, or ever even heard of an acai bowl before. So the basic concept and what we started as an acai bowl concept is we really focus on the Brazilian acai berry. It's one of the world's leading superfoods because of its nutritional value and health benefits. So what an acai bowl is we take that berry and we blend it up into a thick smoothie with other fruits and vegetables even. Yes, there's kale. And so it's a thick smoothie in a bowl. We cover that layer of organic granola. We pile on other fresh fruits, other delicious superfoods, bee pollen, goji berries, mulberry, cow nibs, drizzle onion over the top. Dig in and eat it with a spoon. It's nutritious and delicious. That's the basic concept. We have a huge variety of superfoods, which I feel really differentiates us from other similar concepts. Again, focusing on some of the core superfoods we source and bring in from Southern America and some countries like acerola, Amazon cherry, we have papaya, dragon fruit, graviola, so some really delicious and unique ingredients. And being focused on health and wellness, it's important as we create these recipes. Keeping nutritional content in mind, trying to get as much nutrition as we can in our bowls, keeping the calories down, keeping sugar down, and then combining ingredients, flavors. So each bowl is different. We have tropical bowls with mango and pineapple. We have a nutty bowl with peanut butter, almonds, and almond butter drizzled on the top.
Yum.
A pretty large variety. We make everything fresh order in-house. So you really can tell when you eat it, the freshness, especially with produce. The variety is just amazing with different smoothies or different fresh juices or salads. Like I mentioned earlier, something for everyone. We have panini sandwiches that people really like. They complement, going with a bowl or smoothie for a great full, well-rounded meal as well.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Just talking about the menu, and the thing that popped in my head is what's the most healthful thing you have on the menu, and what is the most tasteful thing you have on the menu?
Well, I would say the most healthy things are bowls. One of our medium bowls is almost all the nutritional value you need for the day. There's so much phosphorus, high in antioxidants, vitamin C, potassium, the list just goes on and on. So in my opinion, I would say the most delicious bowl, you'll buy some of my favorite bowls as our super food bowl. You actually get three of our core superfoods in there. The papaya, the acerola, the acai all in one bowl. We top that with cacao nibs, which is like raw chocolate before they process it into chocolate, the raw cacao.
Wow.
They crunch, bitter chocolate, not sweet at all, but kind of complements it very, very well. It's tasty. That's what I eat.
Wow. Sounds yummy.
It does. I think I can show them right towards the refrigerator.
Yeah. Well, I actually do have a more personal question, and this may take a little pondering on your end. This goes back to the family. You are the little brother of Tara. Was there anything in her growing up years that gave you an inclination she would be a trendsetter, a leader, a future entrepreneur? What kind of in her younger years would lead towards doing something like this?
Interesting question. Take a moment of reflection and pondering. But I feel like I remember as far back as I can from being even a little kid. I do feel like my sister Tara, she kind of was. She was popular. I think she was a head cheerleader. She always had a big circle of friends. You clearly seemed to kind of be the leader in her friend. She left to go off to college at an early age. She was very independent. Paid her own way through college, worked full time, went to school full time. Went and got a good job, but started her own businesses after that. My whole family's been very entrepreneurial, from my dad and my mom. Our dad was organic farm. It's kind of where Juju business were natural to us. We grew up on kind of an organic farm. Our mom's kind of dietitian and nutritionist and healer among other things, if you will. That's been embedded in us. So Tara's always been good at building things, starting things, getting people to follow her. Her passion, her desire, and she's always been pretty good at making money.
And she's also smart. She brings on board. She brings her little brother on board to make sure the bottom line is there too. She's smart how she made that decision.
That's a decision she made.
All right. So as our watchers know, it's time for the down the rabbit hole question. So most people kind of freak out about this one, and the betting is 3 to 1 that it's going to be a zombie apocalypse question. It's really not. So this is actually a version of the question asked before. And it's actually highly relevant with the food industry now. Artificial intelligence comes more and more to see it in McDonald's with self-work kiosks, things like that. How will artificial intelligence affect the food industry in general and specific?
That's quite the question. I don't know. I'll have to ask Alexa for the answer.
Good answer.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that.
And then wait a second, I got one better. Just in the news recently was the fact that people outside your house using a laser or a flashlight can bounce the light off the Alexa or the Google Home and get it to order things and execute commands. So with a flashlight could literally have Alexa open all the doors on the house and buy things up to your credit limit.
Lock.
Fred, I thought you were going to ask if you're dead and you don't know what do you eat.
That's a close second. Yeah.
Nutritionally dense worms on your mouth.
Worms are important for organic foods.
Yeah.
The problem question becomes that the only franchisors that I know that whose demographic are dead people are morticians.
Are there franchises that do that?
There could be. If any of
There should be.
our listeners know a mortician franchisor, please get in contact. We'll get you a free book, and we'll get them invited on the show. So Ray, you've gotten past all the wonderful questions and
Yes. So time for the last question. The most important question of the whole show actually is if someone is interested in your franchise, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Just go to the website franchise.vitalitybowls.com. We put a ton of information there. Probably answer 95% of questions. There's a contact form you can fill out for a business development team to get in touch with you to continue the conversation and see if hopefully there's a good mix or not.
Fantastic. And I'm sure all this information will be on the franchising webpage for people to click on in case they forget exactly what to do. Is that correct, Fred?
That is correct, Ray. And we have franchise.vitalitybowls.com. I got that correct. We've got it down so it will make it on the page. I want to thank Uriah of Vitality Bowls for being on today. Wish everyone Thanksgiving.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, always fun. That's the reason we do this.
That's right. right. Gotta have the passion, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
If we get a mortician franchisor, it may not be fun.
We'll make it fun. We know how to make anything fun.
Oh, I can
Some creative backdrops.
But we need to do this a year from now, near Halloween.
It's all attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all attitude. We can make anything fun.
All right.
But should we?
Guys,
Be comfortable and enjoy your life because you don't, no one else will.
That's right.
Thanks, everyone. We've had a good time doing the show. We'll take you out now after we've had another wonderful thing, silence.